everybody. Shade Under here. And we are on episode 38 of Age of Engineering. And we've had a little bit of an issue. I had to roll the server back because, well, I deleted all entities. Every last entity. All of our sheep, all of our cows, all of our horses, pigs, chickens, prisoners. Oh, did I say prisoners? Oh well. So yeah, I found a code to help with too many entities, and yeah. Oops. So I had to roll the server back. It was only a couple days, and it's been quite a while since I recorded, so everything since the last recording still exists. But we were having some serious issues in the area that I'm standing, actually. Looking at the codes, when I logged into the server, I was I had like the entity ID 25 million something or other, but upon further investigation, there was actually about 25 million of every type of butterfly. It was insane. Every time I walk through that portal and walk one chunk closer to this area, it would crash the server and crash my client. So I found another code. Butterfly, where did you go? And it helped me. And yes, it's kind of cheaty. However, this is performance issues, because right now I am recording at a solid 60 frames per second. I could probably bump that up, but right now I want to make sure that everything's working okay. Also, thank you to Innocent Bystander for the useful comments to help me try to kind of narrow down the reason that I'm having so many issues. And I tend to move really quick, and sometimes that messes up with the recording. So we'll see if these settings help. The last episode, the file was 20 gigs, and I was like, I really got to cut that down. So I cut it down. I'm trying a little bit less harsh settings so that I can get this figured out. But anyhow, the code I found apparently is written into forestry. Goodbye. So, yeah. And I'm not going to be breeding butterflies. I am going to be killing them all because they ruined my server. So, and as an explanation here, not that one. No, not that one. There we go. So, one thing that I noticed is here I had this whole area actually chunk loaded. Right now I'm just going to keep it claimed so that it's not loaded when we're not here. Yeah, the area with my solar panels for extra utilities is going to stay loaded because otherwise it doesn't work. So what the issue is let's say I only had this chunk loaded. The butterflies would spawn here and flutter around and hit the edge. And then they would cease to move. It wouldn't delete them when they got into an unloaded chunk. It would just freeze them right here. If you actually look in the config files of forestry, it is a max spawning of 100 of each type of butterfly. That wouldn't be bad. That would only be about 1,000 entities, which could get a little hairy on some machines, but in this case, I'd be okay. However, when they go here and hit this edge, well, which technically the edge was over there. So we had like 9 chunks that were spawning butterflies constantly. But when they would hit an edge, they would cease to exist in this chunk. And it would spawn another one. then it would hit the edge, and it would cease to exist, and it would spawn another one. Cease to exist, spawn another one. And then I would walk through that portal, and every single entity that it spawned in this chunk and this chunk would exist, all at the same time. See the problem? So I had to find a way to make it work. Oh, and by the way, this code only works in loaded chunks. So I can't go to the overworld and hit it before I come over here because nothing is over here is going to be loaded. However, theoretically, I could load this, if it works the way it's supposed to. I could load this, do the code while it's still over in the overworld, and since it's a loaded chunk, it will delete all the butterflies before I walk in here. Theoretically. Not really willing to try it. Not right now, at least. So, over here, I'm only recording in about 30 frames per second because of all the machinery and everything we've got going on over here. And, of course, it's nighttime. Oh, and these things, I'll show you how to make these things. They are torches. They are so cool. They're like a little crystal sitting in a frame. It's awesome. I'm totally going to use those everywhere. So, yeah. And apparently that code does not show up in the history of stuff. It just works. So yeah, all these torches that are adding little particle effects, going to get rid of them. Or, sorry, lanterns. And butterflies like to spawn out there. So I just kill them. Because I don't care. Wow. They definitely changed how they respond to stuff. So, it's probably going to be a little glitchy right there. No, right here. So, this is a problem. That's kind of annoying. I have the drawer controller on this one, and everything else here. We're going to fix that today. With this stuff. Probably don't need all this conduit, but oh well. So, down here, I went ahead and, if you remember last time, we did these things, the storage cells. So we have lots of storage now, and I'll probably be adding more of these drives on here. Not sure if this is going to be where this thing stays, but honestly, it works really well, so why not? Yeah. These things right here, the enemy conduits, are pretty awesome. They allow you to put your ME cables through Ender IO conduits, and it's awesome. And I already ran this line all the way down here to right there. But it is not connected because that's going to move, and then I'm going to move that up and connect it. But right now, we still have to make the things. What we're going to do is, actually I want the storage bus. It will extend the storage of my system, and I need an ME interface, a full block or a flat one, and then I need a sticky piston and a regular piston. I have 2 pistons on me because we have a bunch in the system. So I'm going to do this and this, make my sticky piston, and oh, that's right, the pistons are in that system, or in this one right here. And let's see here, I need an interface right here, which is 4 iron and annihilation core and formation core. You guys, I believe, saw how I made those last time. It's pretty simple, just that with a logic processor, Fluix dust, some type of quartz, as long as it's Certus quartz. And then the Annihilation Core is the either Nether Quartz or Pure Nether Quartz, Fluix, and Logic. Pretty easy. And since I made some last time, I actually had some left over, so those are the ones that I'm using right now. So we have our first. Why are you using that glass? No, no. Use this glass. Thank you. Alright. And then, why did that go away? No, not that interface. I want, no, not interface. Storage bus. And then this. No, not that. There we go. Now we have what I needed. So, what are we going to do? We're going to come down here, and we're going to hook it up. But first, I need to clear this out of here. Alright, so that's a thing. Do I have my wrench on me? I know I don't need it, but why not? Can I pick that up? No, I can't. Okay. So, break that. Pop that guy on there. I don't know why it does that. It's kind of annoying. And we can open it, but it's not doing anything. Input output mode, yes. Partition storage. Priority. We actually want to make this guy a higher priority than anything else. So just so that we make sure that we don't mess it up, we're doing that. And then we connect it. And when you see that blue line, okay, device channel. There we go. Yeah, see, when you see it turn blue like that, that's why I was like, wait a second, it's supposed to be blue. The device is online, and now the fun part. The fun begins, because we're going to come over here. There we go. And we're going to look at ore. And we can see all of our ores. What else is in there? Diamonds are in there. We can see all of our diamonds. Redstone. Oops, redstone. Yep, it's all in there. What else? We got our saplings in there. I mean, we got everything in there. So now, this guy... Oh no, storage scanner is missing. Good. Because we don't need that anymore. Which means... Oh wait, I already took it down. Never mind. So this is all we have now. This is all we need. I'll keep a stack of each of these on me just in case. Well, seeing as I know I'm going to be needing them. Put that away. Put my redstone torch away. That's for the Actual Editions stuff, so I can change their mode. Don't know why I have a piston in here. I think that the piston lever. I think that's for the yeah, that thing and stuff. Dragon egg. Take a little bite to eat. Now, what do we want to do? Now that we've hooked that up, we want to get some automation going. And in order to do that, we are going to need to run out of time, apparently. Or getting close. We're going to need a few things, and I'm going to craft them off camera, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to be making. I'm going to be making this crafting unit right here. I'm going to be making a coprocessor unit right here. A molecular assembler, which is formation core iron, quartz glass. We've made quartz glass before. Crafting table. If you've ever played Minecraft, you know how to make a crafting table. Oh yeah, this is those, wait. No, that's light detecting fixture. Oh, this is the guy that I made. It's awesome. Charged surge quartz, iron. Boom. I'm going to put them everywhere. So, we are going to need, let's see here. What else? Yes, we're going to need an interface, pattern interface, and a crafting turn. No, not wait, not the crafting. I know we need the pattern interface, and it's terminal. I know that. This is the first time I'm actually getting into auto crafting one of my series, like serious auto crafting, because yeah, it's nice. We're gonna need the interface terminal, pattern terminal. Interface terminal is illuminated. I mean that thing. I believe that's the one thing that we need. Pattern terminal is a crafting terminal with an engineering processor. So I'm gonna get this stuff made, and I'll show you how it works when we come back. Okay, once again had my mic muted. I really got to pay attention to that. Alright, we're back, and I think I've got everything. We want the... I believe it's the interface terminal and the pattern terminal. So we're going to go pattern terminal, I believe. Yeah, we got to make the ME terminal. I think we're going to need a couple of these for this stuff. So we need the crafting terminal for that. Yeah, okay. And ME pattern terminal. Okay, and then I believe we want the interface terminal. Hang on. I'm using the crafting terminal right there. So that's this. Interface terminal. See, we made the original this, which the crafting terminal was just that. So yeah, let's check out the interface terminal. We're gonna need an interface, which do we have? No, we don't. Okay. So interface terminal, I believe, is what we want. Okay, so this is the start of it. So the pattern terminal will stick down here. Interface will stick up here. The interface, yeah, this shows us a bunch of stuff that you'll see later. And the pattern creates patterns. So now we want the stuff to house all of this. And running really short on time, so let's see here. No, because it doesn't work in here. What I want to do is back out and applied, which is we want the crafting unit and coprocessor unit, I believe, and crafting storage. So we want these three things, I believe, and we want them in a molecular assembler. Okay, so it's all on the first page because we have an issue where it doesn't like staying on the second page of stuff. So let's start with the molecular assembler, which is that. And we'll start out with one. And I believe that we can use... I believe that we have to use, actually, ME interfaces with these. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm just going to make a couple of crafting units. 3, to be exact, actually. Because the coprocessor requires one. I don't think this works by itself. I think it has to be this. Now, 1K crafting storage, 4K, 16K. You know what? For right now, let's just go with the 1K. You know what? It's not that hard to do, so we'll just go straight to the 4K. Oh, whoops. Kind of need this. And I think all I have to do is that. Yes. Okay. So this is our crafting stuff, and I believe I'm going to need one of these for it to work properly. Okay. Let's go down here. Now, oh, geez, that scared the snot out of me. I've really got to fix my lighting issue. Ugh. Is there any more over here? Well, there's a mushroom. That's funny. Ugh. Really got to get lighting issues done, because that scared the snot out of me. Alright, so now that we've been completely and rudely interrupted, we get this, because I don't think I can connect to this directly. I think I have to actually have an interface. And this thing has, I'll show you how we can figure out what the channels are, like I mentioned before on these. This has only one channel off of it, I know, because it only has the one thing that's connected down there. This side has now 3 channels because each one of those is online. And the bottom has 1 channel. Am I hearing myself walk around? Because that's just tripping me out. Alright, so yeah, let's just go. Let's go off the side right here. No. I'm probably going to end up moving this down to a different level. But for right now, to get going, I believe, I'm pretty sure I cannot. Oh, I can. Okay. Molecular assembler. Oh, that's just one thing. Okay. Because I haven't actually gotten all of this done myself before. I've watched people hook these up. Okay, so interface, that's connected now. Okay, 4K crafting storage. I'm gonna put there. Hey! Yeah, crafting status. Okay, so that's like the CPU. Okay, gotcha. Coprocessor, I believe, attaches to it. Yes, to help in crafting. Now, crafting unit. You don't do anything. Okay, so you are made for stuff and things. Okay. So now we can do some cool things. Yes, molecular assembler. We have one thing on there. So what are we going to be making the most on these things? Well, first things first, we need to make some patterns. In order to make some patterns, we need blank patterns. And do Certus quartz. Yeah, it can make that. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna cancel that, and I'm gonna do it here. Or dictionary substitute. Yeah, we're okay. Okay, so we've got everything to make a blank pattern, and now I want to tell it how to make blank patterns. So then I go up here and put it in here, and if I go in here and say pattern, I middle click on that guy, and I can tell it however many I want. I want 64 of them. Ooh, maybe not. You know what, for right now, let's just say 32. And we've got enough stuff to do it, so start it. And it will process them. And if we go to Oh wait, that's right. Crafting status. We can watch it craft. This is amazing. Auto crafting is absolutely amazing. Oh, and by the way, eh, speaking about obnoxious noise, those don't work on the generators. They're just really loud. They don't run for very long. So, okay, so now that we've got patterns, okay, let's see here. Okay, now that we got patterns, oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, now we want it to know how to make the glass, because this require the patterns themselves require quartz glass. And I don't want it to use that. I want it to use... We have more nether quartz dust than anything, so I actually want it to use nether quartz dust. And we encode the pattern. It's pretty cool, right? This is... Oh, I can't shift click it in there, that's right. Oh yeah, and if you actually have these in your inventory, you see how they're just encoded and it's a little blue? Well, if you hold shift, it'll show you an image of what it's encoded with. So this is the blank pattern, that's the glass. So that is cool. So now it knows how to make that. So if we go like I think I've got a bunch of this in here. Yeah, quartz glass. Okay, see it knows how to craft it. Well, now if we go over here to pattern and hit middle click on that, and let's just say 30 next, it's going to show that it needs 120 glass to craft the quartz glass, and it needs 150 of the nether quartz glass. But I'm going to cancel that because there's no need to do that. So we have the glass made on AutoCraft. What else? How about cables? That's definitely something that we're going to want to know how to craft. So I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to have it do. You know what? Let's not use the pure. And let's do... oh, maybe we should use the pure. Oh, this is a crafting terminal. I don't want to do it here anyway. So, you know what? Clear that. And encode. I'll make some more off camera of that stuff, and then we need to know how to make the quartz fiber, which is well, I can click on here and then click on here, and it's going to use Certus quartz dust again. No, that's fine. I'll just crush some up. Encode that pattern. So now, if we go up here and dump this and this in there, and then we say cable, like, even though I've got some in there, I can actually middle mouse button and it will bring up the select amount, and let's just say 16 of them. And it's got everything available, and it even, oh, it has that available, so it's not going to craft that. So it's just going to craft these, but we don't need more because we've got plenty. Alright, so now that we're way past, I'm going to actually set up quite a few more of these crafting things. in our molecular symbol. Now, if you see that here, if we go ahead and go down here, it's actually along in here. So what I'm going to do is, between this episode and next, I'm going to move this thing here down. And I'm probably going to make some more, make this a multi-block. I'm not going to do it in this area here. Actually, I honestly don't know. I probably will not move it, but I am going to make some more interfaces and put on here and get some general crafting stuff done, some auto crafting stuff for our next build, because we're going to start automating everything. So that is Applied Energistics auto crafting, and it's so much fun. I am going to thoroughly enjoy this. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side. See ya.